So you're moving to Warrensburg or you're PCSing to Whiteman Air Force Base, and what town should you live in? Warrensburg or Knob Noster? We are going to break down both towns and figure out which one is better for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe right down below. We make a new video every week. You're gonna want to get notified. Also, contact information is right down there. My name's Eva. This is Nina. We are the next door agents in Warrensburg, and we do stuff. So today, friends, fellow countrymen, we are going to talk about the two big towns that most people come here for, Warrensburg, Knob Noster. So if you are coming to Warrensburg, you're probably coming here either to work at the Air Force Base, which is Whiteman, which is in Knob Noster, Missouri, or you're coming here for a job in Warrensburg, or you're going to go to the University of Central Missouri, which is also in, you guessed it, Warrensburg. We have a lot of clients who buy houses here sight unseen, and they can't decide which town is right for them. So we figured we'd do a little video, and that will kind of help make the decision for you. I have a list. You know how I feel about these things.
She loves a list.
I do love a list. So we're gonna break this down and compare and talk about the commute, the housing options, the restaurants, the schools, resale value, daily convenience, and community.
All very important.
The two towns are very different. So
Yeah, they're right next to each other, and they are nothing alike, to be honest.
yeah, nothing
all.
alike. So we're gonna break it down. Let's start with commute.
Commute.
So if you're living in Warrensburg and you PCS to Whiteman, which is you change your duty station to work at Whiteman, I mean, Knob Noster is gonna win that battle, hands down. Knob Noster, if they put a little map behind me, Whiteman is literally like a minute away.
Yeah, it's a microsecond hop, skip, and a jump.
Basically no commute. You just get in your car and you drive a minute and you're at one of the base entrances. So Knob Noster is literally right next to base. No commute. Warrensburg, on the other hand, depending upon where you live, is going to be anywhere from 12 to 20 minutes.
Yep.
So
Still not really a commute.
No.
By commuting standards.
yeah,
It's very close by.
yeah,
But it's not like open the door and walk out to the base.
yeah, like Knob.
Yeah.
So there's two main roads to get to Knob Noster from Warrensburg. You're either going to take 50 Highway or you're going to take DD.
Yeah.
And so if you live close to one of those roads, it's a lot quicker. Like I live right close to DD, and when I'm going to base, it takes me exactly 9 minutes.
Yeah, DD is definitely the way to go, I would say, if you're wanting to commute to Whiteman, because not only is it fast, but it's a pretty road.
It is pretty.
You gotta drive to
Yeah.
a park.
Knob Noster State Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very pretty. So
And that's like where everyone walks
Mhm.
or like runs.
bike trail is now
It's
open
awesome. It's beautiful.
all the
trail.
way.
It's a really nice
Yeah.
trail all the way from Warrensburg to Whiteman area
Yeah, it
on
goes all
that
the way.
DD road.
So
And
technically,
Katy Trail goes through there too, right?
yes.
think,
So
yeah.
technically, if you wanted to buy a bike, you could bike from Warrensburg to Knob.
Yes.
Sounds terrible.
You could be so enthusiastic about your fitness, and we would support you.
Commute, Knob Noster wins. This is a battle, by the way, because why not?
Oh, we're fighting. I
Yeah.
love a battle.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Number 2, housing options. Dun, dun, dun.
I know who's winning this one.
Yep. So I will say Knob Noster housing prices in general are going to be higher than Warrensburg.
Yep.
You get either a lot of newer builds that are in communities right around the base, or you get these very small 1 or 2 bedroom, I call them almost like matchbook houses. They're really cute,
Yeah.
but they're expensive. Basically all the
They go
housing.
high and they go fast.
Yep. Any good property in Knob Noster gonna go instantly, and it's gonna go for higher than Warrensburg
Yeah,
prices
it's
are
going to
selling
go
for.
into a bidding war probably too, because
Mhm.
it's so competitive, because people that want to buy a knob, like, they do not give up. That is where they're buying.
Yep, they're buying a knob and that's it.
Yeah.
Also, we'll get to the school system later, but a lot of people are very specific about wanting to live in the Knob Noster school system. And so they do not want any other property. So it's very competitive. If you want to buy a knob, you better have a really good realtor. And they find a house listing at 9 a.m. and they schedule a showing at 9:30 because you can bet all other realtors are going to be doing the same thing.
Yeah,
If
you
they're
need one that's
not
ready to go for
sucky.
blood for you in Knob.
Yeah. Less housing options in Knob versus Warrensburg. It's a much
Yes.
bigger town.
I think the other thing you need to think about in Knob is you're gonna have to change your expectations.
Yes.
Because you don't get to have your list of must-haves.
Mm-mm.
Because there just aren't that many houses available. It's gonna be more of a list of like price range.
Yeah. Whatever's in the price range,
Yeah.
you're just gonna have to be flexible.
You're gonna have to be flexible with your wants if
Mhm.
your biggest want is that city
Yes.
limit.
Exactly. Warrensburg, you have tons more neighborhoods.
Yes.
If you want to see all of them, go to our website, Warrensburg
Ooh,
Life.
it's pretty fancy.
And there's an interactive map that you can click all the neighborhoods in Warrensburg. I'm working on getting the neighborhoods in Knob, but
Yeah.
we can't all be perfect right away. So you can see Warrensburg is just so much of a larger town. There's more housing options in all different price points.
Yep.
So you have a lot more starter home neighborhoods with houses under 200,000, and then you have older homes in older neighborhoods with big old growth trees from 2 to 3, and then you have new construction, between 3 to 5. So there's so many more price points and options in Warrensburg, but you have to want to live in Warrensburg. That's a trade-off.
Oh, and
Yeah.
it's awesome.
It is awesome.
And it gives you those must-have lists.
It
You can
does.
have a must-have list in Warrensburg.
Accurate.
You cannot in Knob
Nope.
Noster.
So I don't know if housing option.
Warrensburg totally
Warrensburg
wins.
won the battle.
Wins.
Yeah, right now it's 1-1. Next, restaurant.
Ooh, restaurants.
So Knob does now have more dining options.
The stuff they have is really
The
cute.
stuff they
and
have
great.
is very great. They have the barbecue place. They have Old Town Stouts.
Okay,
That's what
yes.
it is.
They have
Yeah,
Old Town Stouts.
They did open up that kind of whiskey tasting wine little bar.
And they have the coffee snobs,
They have
which
coffee
has
snobs.
food.
So there are a couple restaurants and bars in Knob Noster, just very few.
Yeah.
Warrensburg has the majority of them just because bigger town.
Mm-hmm.
But Knob Noster is closer to Sedalia, and Sedalia has fine dining restaurant. I
Has
found
multiple.
has
now.
multiple now. Yeah.
Sedalia has a lot of very cool dining and bars and things like that. It's
Mhm.
definitely, their downtown area has come up a long way.
Yes, it is actually a lot nicer now.
Yeah.
We drove down it recently. I was like, gosh, it got cute here.
I know. And there's so many restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm still mad at Knob Noster for getting rid of my pickle pizza restaurant.
dare you?
It's been years and I have yet to get over that.
Yeah,
'Cause
same.
I was obsessed with the pizza restaurant in Knob. Their pickle pizza
It was amazing.
so good.
I heard there was
Bring it back.
a bunch of tea with that
There
too.
was some drama.
Like they got mad at the
mayor.
mayor or
I think it was
something
a
like
fight
that.
between the pizza restaurant
Yeah.
and the mayor, and
Yeah.
they ended up throwing in the towel and taking my pizza with them. I want pickle pizza back.
I know. If you're out there, pickle pizza, we miss you.
I miss you.
Come to Warrensburg, please.
We'll welcome you with open arms, open pickle arms.
So with restaurants, I will say Warrensburg wins.
Warrensburg wins.
Warrensburg wins, has more options, but Knob's, what they have is mighty.
Knob's got some small and mighty, and they've
Mhm.
got the proximity to Sedalia, which has a lot of it.
Moving on, school.
Ooh, this is gonna start some fun.
I know, people are gonna be like salty at us.
I don't even know if I want to go down this one.
Okay, so Knob Noster has a Knob Noster school district, and that school district is rated technically higher than Warrensburg.
Yes.
These are not our opinions, these are just facts. Also, recently, Knob Noster got a lot of money to redo their high school.
Yeah.
Completely. A lot of that is because there is no high school on base, so any students or children of parents that are stationed at Whiteman Air Force Base and are going to high school go to Knob Noster. So I know it has to do with that. But the Knob Noster school district is legit.
Yes. People go to fights to get
Mhm.
into it.
Yep, I definitely have clients that say we are not going anywhere but Knob Noster because the school district. So that there is that. Warrensburg has a larger school district. There are 4 elementary schools, 1 middle school, 1 high school, and then a private school, a private Christian school. So there are more school options, as in depending upon where you live is which elementary school you're going to go to.
Mm-hmm.
But also rated high.
Very high, yeah.
And
There's really no bad schools around here.
no, I think because of our town is small enough also.
Not
so
that there's such a thing as bad schools. We're not trying to get flagged for housing
No.
violations.
in terms of schools, there are more options, so to speak, in Warrensburg, but just in the terms of there are more schools.
Yeah.
Also, there's Crestridge, which you can live in Warrensburg, and then you're in the Crestridge School District. So
Yeah, because Crestridge School District kind of spiders around
Mhm.
Warrensburg. So if you're in the outskirts of Warrensburg, you'll probably wind up in Crestridge, which is also a great school.
yeah, I think the great thing about all of the schools is that, like when I walk into my son goes to Maple Grove, and I know all of the teachers there. Just because it's not, since there aren't hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kids in every level, so to speak, you get to know your teachers, and that's in every single one of these schools. Just because we're both small towns, but I will have to say, in Battle of the Schools, Knob probably wins.
If you're
just
gonna
because they're
go
higher
in-
rated.
In ratings and just in like people fighting to get into it, I think that Knob is definitely the
Yeah.
king.
And Knob is the king. This is not our opinion. Moving on, resale value.
Whoa.
Ooh, this is
I don't know who's gonna win this.
this is a very interesting one
Yeah.
because
I mean, they both win, right? Knob and Warrensburg both have awesome resale value.
so the great thing about this community in general around, because we have Whiteman Air Force Base and we have the University of Central Missouri, there's this turnover, and it happens, it's very rare. It's only a couple towns in the United States. And it's a town that is a military town and has a university, because people come here every 2 to 6 years. They buy a house either to work at Whiteman, or parents buying college kids a house to live in so they don't
Yeah.
have to pay dorm fees. They stay for 2 to 6 years, and then they leave and they sell the property. So we have this
Or they
crazy
rent
high,
it with me.
yeah, or they keep it and rent it, which is the smarter plan. So we have a very high turnover rate of people buying and selling houses in Warrensburg and Knob Noster.
Yes, just huge and nonstop.
Yeah, our property values have continuously gone up for the last 50 years.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. So I think both. That is a tie, because no matter if you buy in Warrensburg or Knob, stay in it at least 2 years and treat it nicely, your home is going to be worth more than you bought it for if you purchased it with a good realtor who knew the price of the property.
Especially if you do upgrades, but you really don't even need to do upgrades. Just keep it in good condition.
Yeah.
You know,
And
keep it well maintained.
yeah, maintenance. Keep your home maintenance.
Yeah.
There's nothing, God, we sound like our parents. There's nothing more important than some proper home maintenance.
Get your termite treatments done on your deck.
Clean your darn gutters, people.
Clean your gutters.
Clean your gutters.
Please. It's worth it. You can just hire a kid on the street to do it.
Yeah, for $20, clean your gutters.
I mean, maybe not 20.
Well,
but
yeah.
$100. It's
So
worth it.
resale value, I'm gonna say it's a tie.
It's our only tie so far.
Moving on, daily convenient. So this, I don't know, it's a toss-up, because say you live in Knob and you work at Whiteman, it's very convenient. You just go on base, it's
Where's
right
your
there,
grocery store?
on base.
Oh, yeah. If you're not military and you live in Knob, though,
Yeah,
you're going to drive all the way to Warrensburg
Yeah.
to go to the grocery store or Sedalia.
that's true. So the closest, there is no big grocery store in Knob Noster,
Yep.
or like a shoe store, or
Yeah.
anything like that. All of your convenience type things, like your movie theater, your grocery stores.
Even like a pharmacy. I don't even know if they have a pharmacy in Knob Noster.
Not off base. There's one
Yeah.
on base. A Walgreens.
Yeah.
It's all going to be in Warrensburg. So I would say, unless you live on base or right next to base and have base access, convenience would be Warrensburg.
Warrensburg will win, hands down.
Mhm.
But if you do everything on base, then probably Knob does. I've never been on base
Mm.
except for like events.
Like
So,
the Plains of Whiteman.
yes.
Yeah.
So I'm not a base person. So for me,
Ah.
Knob Noster would be incredibly inconvenient.
But yeah, no, I mean, and I've been on base and just stopped at the pharmacy there, or,
Right.
gone to the grocery store there. So
So I guess that's a toss-up.
that's a
kind of.
toss-up. That one's also a toss. But yeah, unless
I still think the majority
the majority of
though,
things are Warrensburg,
because Warrensburg has pretty much everything you need.
except Target.
Well, I mean that's more of a want than a need.
Excuse me. No. Rude. I'm looking at you, Target.
I want a Target too. Don't get me wrong. And I want a Whole Foods.
I want
and
a
I want a
Costco.
Trader Joe's.
All these things need to come to Warrensburg. If you ever,
Yeah.
someone needs to tag them
Who
all
watches
in this video.
Why don't they tag Whole Foods?
And tell them it needs to come here. It's really
And-
ridiculous.
Yes, and Trader Joe's.
Yes. So I will say Warrensburg wins for daily. It doesn't go.
Warrensburg wins.
Warrensburg wins for daily.
Warrensburg
Yes.
definitely.
We've made the
I'm
decision.
sorry, base. You don't count for everyone.
Moving on, community. So these are all very different, but both are great.
Yeah.
So with Warrensburg, you have a larger town, and we have Warrensburg Main Street, and they are all about planning activities to bring the community together. So you think about all of the parades. We have so many parades in Warrensburg.
Yeah.
Think about the, downtown mingles and the
Farmers
market, the sip and stroll,
Art walk.
Berg Fest, all of those things, trivia nights, karaoke nights,
Movies on the lawn.
movies on the lawn, the historic walk.
There's a historic
Yeah,
walk.
there's a historic walk.
Oh, is that when we dressed up that one?
Yeah.
That was cute.
So there's all these things that they put on all throughout the year to really bring people together in Warrensburg.
Yeah.
So Knob also has that, just on a
much smaller
A
scale.
smaller
But
scale.
they have like a flea market,
They have a flea
farmers
market.
thing.
They do have lots of parades.
Yeah.
They have the same type of things. They're just smaller, and there's not as many of them, just because it's a much smaller town.
Yeah.
But
But they have a very tight knit.
very tight knit community.
Everybody that lives in Knob knows everyone.
Yep, and very supportive of each other.
Yeah.
So I will say that I think community is tied.
I think it's probably tied. Probably community events. Warrensburg
Yes.
hands down wins.
Yes.
Just community love for the community is a dead tie.
Yeah, it's a dead tie. And I think it really depends upon whether or not you want to live in a small town, because Warrensburg, we fluctuate between 20,000 and 70,000 people, depending upon if school is in session or not. And Knob Noster, it's like 2,000 to 5,000.
Yes, tiny.
Tiny. So if you want to live in a small town, Knob. If you want to live in a slightly larger but still small town, Warrensburg. Both great community events. Warrensburg wins it for just amount of events.
Yeah.
There's more activities.
There's so much activities. And Warrensburg Main Street also does a great job of having the office that you can go into and find out about activities. You can find stuff for your kids to do all summer long. There's just endless options that they provide.
There's also now downtown has the Warrensburg Welcome
That's what I
office.
was
Yeah, the Warrensburg
saying,
Welcome
yeah.
office. You go into that and there's just all the flyers of everything that you could think of.
And there's always someone to talk to who can tell you.
Yeah, and
what to
she's
do.
nice too.
Yeah.
Warrensburg won by 1 point.
1 point.
We're gonna get hate mail from Knob Noster people.
Dang it. I dare you to write me a hate mail.
So I would think that the summary of this video is it depends on what you want.
Yeah.
Do you want to live in a smaller town that's maybe a little more, I wouldn't necessarily say tight-knit, it's just smaller. It's more laid back, it's slower, there's not as many things going on, but there are some great food options, and you're gonna be able to sell your house real fast.
Yeah.
And you're right close to base? Or do you want to commute a little bit, have a couple more housing options, and have more things to do and see?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the question.
It is the
Tale
question.
as old as time.
And if y'all are coming here and you need help someone deciding that, if you want us to show you some properties in both, hit us up.
We can help you with that.
Number's right down there. We can help you with that. Thank you for watching our video. Hopefully it helped you decide, do you want to live in Warrensburg or Knob? Let us know in the comments. Tell us which one's your favorites.
Yeah.
And
Tell us why we're wrong.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's get in a fight.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.